Okay, good afternoon, students. Good afternoon to everybody. So, yesterday we are completed admission of partnership chapter haven't we can complete the problem number 4, students. That fourth problem is very important problem. That question is an already 2020 examination have come that question. Okay, now came the question. Now today we are going to in this same chapter have an admission of partner. This chapter have we can discussing about the problem number 5. Okay, students. So what is the problem? First of all, let us listen to me and read carefully. First of all, okay, Mr. X and Y are partners, sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 4:1. Their balance sheet as on 31st March 2020. So here is liabilities, amount, assets and amount. Okay, friends, this is an so liabilities is capitals X 50,000 rupees, Y 1 lakh 30 rupees. Okay, now next general reserves 30,000, profit and losses account 10,000 rupees, creditors 25,000 and bills payable 5,000 rupees is there. Now we are going to asset side. Furniture amount 40,000 rupees, stock value 80,000 rupees, bills receivable 20,000 rupees. Bills receivable 20,000 rupees, friends. Okay, now next debitors 60,000 rupees, bank 50,000 rupees is there. Now another one, they are agreed to take Mr. Z into partnership into the effect from 1st April 2020 on the following 2020 on the following given. So first condition is what? Mr. Z brings 40,000 towards goodwill and 60,000 capital amount. Next one is the assets are revalued as under furniture 50,000 rupees, stock 70,000 rupees, debitors 58,000 rupees. Now third one, the goodwill will be retained in the business. That means what? Goodwill is retained in the business means so goodwill is not take out the business. It is in the business only, not take out the partner's decision. So that means goodwill will be retained in the business. So this is X and Y and Z. How many members partners is there? Here is completely 3 members is there. Starting have 2 members. The persons is X and Y, and next academic year admitted Mr. Z. Isn't it? Already X and Y old partners in this business. Her ratio is what? 4:1 ratio. He can distribute any profit, any loss, distribute only old partners. So 4:1 ratio. Old partners distribute the 4:1 ratio. Okay, now students. Now another one here is given the Mr. Z bring the goodwill 40,000 rupees and capital is 60,000. It is he can bring the cash amount from the business. Now another one is the assets are revalued as under furniture 50,000 given. It is present furniture value is 50,000 and remaining before previous furniture value is how much? 40,000 rupees is there. Previous furniture value is 40,000. Present furniture value is 50,000 rupees. Now what we can do, students, here? So furniture present value is 50,000. Previous value is 40,000. That amount is what? 10,000 rupees is furniture value increased. 10,000 rupees. Furniture value increased. Now another one is stock value is in 78. Previous have how much? 80,000 rupees is there. Previous value is in 80,000. Present value is in 78,000. Where is the 2,000 rupees? That is in a depreciation of deducting of the stock value. Deducting the stock value. The another one, debitors 58,000 given. There is what given? Debitors value 60,000 rupees there. Here present value is in 58,000. Previous value is in 60,000. So here is an also debit value decreased to 2,000 rupees is there, isn't it? So now we can make the revaluation account, cash and bank account, goodwill account, and partners capital account, and finally balance sheet we can make in this fifth problem. Okay students, first of all let us take the revaluation account. Revaluation account. Particulars, amount rupees, once again particulars and amount rupees. This is the revaluation account pro forma. Okay students. Yeah, let us write down here revaluation account. Here is an credit and here is an debit. Now what we can write here? Particulars, amount, and next one is particulars, amount. Isn't it? This is a revaluation account pro forma. So revaluation account have, we can record the debit side, asset value decreased, then we can record into debit side. Isn't it? Now once again, asset value decreased, isn't it? Asset value increased, we can record into credit side. Asset value decreased, we can record into debit side. Increasing value is that we can record credit side, decreasing value is and we can record debit side is there. So these revaluation account have we can record the only assets and liabilities adjustments. We can record the assets and liabilities adjustments only we can record in this revaluation account students. Okay now, so what is that adjustment? First one is what Mr. Z bring 40,000 towards goodwill and 60,000 capital. It is in what cash amount comes in there, that adjustment. So why? Because new partner bring the goodwill 40,000 and capital 60,000. It is comes by cash. It is we can take it into which account? Cash or bank account we can record in that first adjustment. Now we are going to second one. The assets are revalued as under. Assets value revalue cheyabadina ikkada. So what is that? Furniture 50,000 rupees is there. What is the value? Furniture value is in 50,000. Is it? It is a present year value. Present year furniture value is in 50,000. Previous furniture value is how much friends? 40,000 rupees is there. Previous furniture value is in 40,000 rupees. Present value is how much? 50,000. That's why here is furniture value is an increased. Here is what? Furniture value is an increased. That's why we can record into which side students? Debit side, not credit side. You can record into credit side. Let us write down by furniture account. Furniture account. By furniture account, what is the value students? So present value is in 50,000 minus previous value 40,000. That is equal to remaining value is what? 50,000 minus 40,000. Remaining is 10,000 rupees. That's why furniture value increased here. 10,000 rupees is there. Furniture value increased 10,000 rupees. Now next one. Stock given value 78,000. What is the previous stock value? 80,000 rupees is there. Present value is 78. 2,000 rupees is decreased from the stock value. So asset value decrease, we can record into which side? Revaluation account debit side. So let us we will take to stock value. Stock account. What is the value of stock? Previous value is 80,000 rupees and the present value is 78,000 rupees. That is equal to decreasing value is how much friends here? 2,000 rupees. Stock value is decreased 2,000 rupees. That amount we can take amount column 2,000 rupees is there. Isn't it? Now next one we are going to debitors. Debitors value is given 58,000. So previous value is 60,000 rupees is there. Previous value is how much? 60,000 rupees is there. So present value 58,000. So here is also debitors value is decreased. Isn't it? Debitors value is decreased. That's why we can record into which side? Debit side. So how we can record that? To debitors previous value is 60,000 minus present value is 58,000, isn't it? That is equal remaining balance is how much? 2,000 rupees. So debitors decreasing value is how much friends here? 2,000 rupees is there. Okay, now that's why we can write here 2,000 rupees. You can write the 2,000 rupees now, isn't it? So anyone is the goodwill will be revalued in the business. We don't take that already. That goodwill in already in the business only. Not goes out from the business here. That's why we don't take that. Okay, now just giving the hint only. Third one is. Third adjustment is what? Just giving the hint. Okay, now. So now all assets and liabilities adjustments is over. So we can calculate the revaluation account having a revaluation profit or revaluation loss. So let us see which side is in heavy balance, friends. Here the credit side is in heavy balance. Let us take credit side is in a heavy balance. What is the balance of revaluation account? Credit side 10,000 rupees is there. Now we can make a debit side to revaluation profit. Revaluation profit. How we can make that revaluation profit? Total credit minus total debit equals to revaluation profit. RP means revaluation profit. So what is the credit value of revaluation account? 10,000 rupees minus what is the debit value of revaluation account? 2,000 plus 2,000 how much? 4,000 rupees is there. That is equal to 10,000 minus 4,000 is equal to how much? 6,000 rupees is there. 6,000 rupees is a revaluation profit. Let us take here 6,000 rupees is a revaluation profit. Now what is the total amount of revaluation account debit side? 4 2 plus 2 4 plus 6 10. So debit value is in 10,000 rupees and credit value is in also 10,000 rupees is there, isn't it? This is the revaluation account. Now we are going to next account is cash or bank account. What is that? Cash or bank account. Write down here cash or bank account. Now the total amount is let us see, left side is an debit, here is an water particulars and amount rupees rupees. At the same time, particulars and amount rupees. Amount rupees. So right side is in you can take a trade value. So what is the cash or bank account? Cash or bank account is in completely real account, isn't it? What asset comes in debit, what asset goes out to credit now. So that's why cash or bank account is in completely real account. So this real account have opening balance is we can take a debit side. So how we can write the opening balance? To balance breakdown. Where is the opening balance of cash? Old balance sheet have been given the bank amount. That amount is in what? 50,000. That is the closed before year closing amount. Bank balance is 50,000. Now present year that amount is opening balance. That's why we can take the cash or bank account opening balance is we can take old balance sheet have asset side given a bank amount. That amount we can take 50,000 rupees. Which amount? Cash or bank account amount 50,000 rupees. So we can take the cash or bank account opening balance. Now any cash comes in this business, students? Yes, exactly. A new partner bring the goodwill and capital by cash only. That's why cash is comes in the business. Then we can record it cash or bank account have a debit side. How we can record that? Let us see. To Z capital account. What is the Z capital, students? Here 60,000. We'll take the 60,000 rupees of Z capital. Now another one is to goodwill. Z goodwill. Z goodwill account. What is the value of goodwill, students? Here 40,000 rupees. 40,000 rupees is there, isn't it? Now so we can bring only capital and goodwill. So this time business have received the cash and goodwill. Sorry, what is that? Capital and goodwill only here is received now. So we are doing the what is the total of cash or bank account. Any cash is not goes out the business. Any cash, for example, goes out the business, then we can record into credit side. Any cash goes out the business, then we can record into which side, students? Credit side. Now it is completed. We can close this one. What is the total amount? 0, 0, 0. And here is also we can take 0. 6 plus 4, 10. Plus 5, 15. What is the amount that 1,50,000 rupees is total cash or bank amount in debit side. Now credit side have no one is there, no cash payment is there. That's what amounts comes there. The same debit amount is comes to credit side. How we can write that? By balance carried on. So what is the total amount? That amount only comes the balance carried on. Let us write down 1,50,000 rupees. Now grand total is what, students? Here 1,50,000. Okay now we can take to balance breakdown 1,50,000. So this 1,50,000 rupees amount we can take the new balance sheet have bank amount is we can take what is the amount that 1,50,000 rupees is there, isn't it? Now we are complete the cash or bank account, friends. Now we are going to next account is what? Goodwill account. Next one is what, friends? Here goodwill account we are doing now. Yes, write down here goodwill account. This is So left side is an debit and right side is an credit friends here. So we can record that amount is first particulars amount, and here is an also particulars and amount. Okay now, so this is a goodwill account format. Now what we can write, so new partner Z can bring the goodwill amount is by cash. That's how we can record into credit side by cash account. What we can write here, by cash account. What is the amount that goodwill value is 40,000 rupees is there. Goodwill value is almost 40,000 rupees. It is a new partner bring the goodwill amount. So new partner bring the goodwill amount is sharing the old partners. We can distribute that goodwill amount. We can distribute the new partners. Goodwill amount is we can distribute the old partners her ratio. Isn't it? What is the ratio of old partners? X and Y are partners sharing profits and loss in the ratio of 4:1 given. That 4:1 we can distribute the goodwill amount to old partners. Goodwill amount to old partners. That's why we can take the ratio is 4:1. Okay now. So now we can take 2 X account, isn't it? What is the value of goodwill? 40,000 rupees into what? How many shares in X account? 4 shares. X account having 4 shares. So how many shares in total business? So 4 plus 1 is how much? 5 shares is it. 5 ones are 5 eights are 40. Cancel. 8 fours are 32. So now 32,000 rupees is X goodwill. Now we are going to next one, Y goodwill to Y account, isn't it? So that amount is 40,000 rupees into what is the ratio of Y? 1 by 5. 5 ones are 5 eights are 40,000, isn't it? 5 eights are 40. 0 0 0, isn't it? 8 plus 1 8. That amount is what? 8,000 rupees. X have take 32,000 goodwill. Y haven't take 8,000 rupees goodwill. Why? Because he can distribute her whole partners ratio. The ratio is what stands here? 4:1 ratio. That's why you can distribute 32,000 and 8,000. What is the total amount of goodwill? 32 plus 8, 40,000. 32 plus 8 amount is 42,000 rupees is there. Now we are going to next one is here is an answer 40,000 rupees. Isn't it? This is a goodwill account. 40,000 rupees goodwill Z can bring. That goodwill is distribute the old partners. Isn't it? That goodwill is distribute the old partners. This is the goodwill account. It is first account revolution account, second account cash or bank account, third account goodwill account is there. Isn't it? Now we are going to take partners capital account. We are going to take partners capital account. Let us see. Now we can take our partners capital account. Okay, first column is particulars x, y, z. And once again, particulars x, y, and z. Here is an credit and here is an debit. So here is a partner's capital account, partner's capital account, isn't it? First one is a particulars. Here is an x, here is an y, here is an z. How many partners is there? 3 members. Now here is an also, let us take particulars x, y and z. These are 3 members of a partners is there. Now we can record the opening balance is partners capital account have credit side is there. What is which side is in that? Credit side. So how we can record that opening amount by balance breakdown, isn't it? By balance breakdown. How we can take that amount? Partners old balance sheet haven't given now. For capitals, x 50,000 rupees, y 1,30,000 rupees. That is old partners capital. That old partners capital is we can take the balance breakdown. That means opening balance. Old partners before year balance is present year opening balance is there. What is the amount that? That amount is x having 50,000 rupees and y having 1,30,000 rupees. Z having no amount is there, isn't it? Now we are going to next one is what? By goodwill account. What is the value of goodwill? 40,000 rupees goodwill is there. That goodwill we can distribute already. Goodwill account have x have 32,000 rupees and y have 8,000 rupees is there. That amount only we can take to partners capital account credit side. Let us write down x have 32,000, y have 8,000, y have for 8,000, z have nil amount is there. Why? Because there is not in starting. So now another one we can take by what is that? General reserves. General reserves, isn't it? So we can take the general reserves. This is a normal liability. This is an also distributes the old partners, isn't it? So how it is and distribute that our partners old ratio 4:1. Distribute to 4:1 ratio. We can distribute the 4:1 ratio. That amount we can distribute to general reserves. What is the value of general reserves, friends? That value is in 30,000. General reserves value is in 30,000 into what is the X ratio? 4. Total business having how many shares is there? 5. That's why 4/5. And Y having 1/5. Isn't it? So 5 ones are 5 6 are 30. 5 6 are 30. 4 6 are 24. 24,000 general reserve is X account. Another one, 5 ones are Y. 5 6 are 30. 1 into 6 6,000. The amount is what? 6,000 rupees is there. So that means general reserves is X have 24,000 and Y have 6,000 rupees there. Why? Because that amount is only one share have only Y. X having how many shares is there? 4 shares. X having 4 shares, that's why X taken 24,000. Y having only single share, that's why Y taken 6,000 rupees. Isn't it? Now we are going to next one, by profit and loss account. By profit and loss account. This is also we can distribute to 4:1. What is the profit and loss account? 10,000 rupees. 10,000 rupees into at the same time X share is 455, Y share is 1 by 5. Isn't it? 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10. So 2 fours are 8. 2 fours are how much? 8,000 rupees is an X. 2 ones are 2,000 rupees is an Y. 2,000 rupees is an Y. And another one is by revolution profit. Revolution profit. Isn't it? Now what is the revolution profit, friends? Just 6,000 rupees. Already revolution account have we can make now 6,000. The 6,000 rupees into 4 by 5 and 1 by 5. 5 ones are 5 twos are. That amount is 1200. 1200 is 4,800. That means 400, 400, 4 twos are 8, 4 ones are 4. Now 1 into 1200. Here is we can take the 1200 rupees is there, isn't it? Now we are going to take by cash account. By cash account. What is the cash amount? Z capital. Isn't it? Z capital amount is cash account. So what is the amount that amount is 60,000 rupees. The amount is what, friends, here? 60,000 rupees is there. Isn't it? Now we can do it the total. This is all partners capital amount. All partners capital amount is there. Isn't it? Now we can take total amount we are doing now. First of all we are doing the what is the total amount of X and Y and Z. Z value is how much? 60,000 rupees. X value is 2 plus 200 rupees. Okay, now let us take here 200. Now 8 6 16 plus 1 17, 3 plus 1 4 and 1 lakh 47,000. Is it how much? 1,47,000. Here is it we can take 800 rupees. 8 plus 4 2, 8 plus 2 10, 4 plus 4 8, 18. Okay now. So 5 3. How much? 8 plus 2 10 plus 1 11. So 1,18,800 rupees. Now we can take to balance carried on. To balance carried on. X value is 1,18,800. Y value is 1,47,200 and Z value is 60,000. Okay, now friends. Now total amount is what? Same amount. 60,000, 1,47,200 and 1,18,800 rupees is there. 1,18,800. Now we can take the by balance breakdown. Okay, now what is the amount breakdown? 1,18,800, 1,47,200 and 60,000 rupees. These new capitals we can record into new balance sheet have capitals side. We can record liability side. We can record that amount is 1,18,800, 1,47,200 and 60,000 rupees is there. Okay, now we are going to finally balance sheet. Okay, and here balance sheet. then liabilities, amount, assets, assets, amount. Okay, now we are going to first of all asset liability side. First what given? Capitals. Write down here capitals X, Y and Z. What is the X value? 1,18,800. Y value is 1,47,200. Z value is 60,000 rupees is there. This is the new capitals of the new balance sheet. Now there is given what is that? General reserves already we can take a partner's capital account, and profit and loss account also can take a partner's capital account. And finally creditors. Creditors value is how much? 25,000 rupees. And finally bills payable. Bills payable, isn't it? The value is how much? 5,000 rupees. This is the liabilities, total liabilities, this thing. Now we are going to assets. So what is the assets? Let us say first one is what given? Furniture. Furniture account. What is the furniture value here given? 40,000 rupees given the furniture value. Now here is increase the furniture value 10,000. That's why we can add plus increasing value. Increasing value how much? 10,000 rupees. Now total amount is what? 50,000. 50,000 rupees is furniture value. Now next one is what given? Stock. Stock. What is the stock value? 80,000. Isn't it? So this 80,000 rupees have decrease the 2,000 rupees. That's why minus decreasing value. Decreasing 2,000. Isn't it? Decreasing 2,000. Remaining how much? 78,000 rupees. Next one is what? Bills receivables. Bills receivables. That amount is what given? 20,000. Isn't it? They have no adjustment. Now another one is debitors. Isn't it? Debitors. The value is given 60,000. These debitors have 2,000 rupees is deducting. That is not coming amount. We can less that minus decreasing 2,000 rupees. Remaining amount is what? 60 minus 2, 58,000 rupees. Isn't it? And finally what given? Bank account. So what is the bank account value here? 1,50,000. They are given only 50,000. 1 lakh rupees business can receive that 1 lakh rupees. Now we can take that amount 1 lakh rupees is take that 1,50,000 rupees is there. Isn't it? Now we are doing the total liability side and asset side. We are doing the total strengths here. Isn't it? How we can do the total? Let us see. First column 0, second column 0, third column 8 plus 2, 10. Next column 8 plus 7, 15, 20, 25 plus 1, 26, 10, 11 plus 2, 13 plus 2, 5 plus 1, 15. Okay now, that means what? 1, 2, 3. 3,56,000 rupees is liabilities. Now here assets 0, 0 and again 0. So 8 plus 8, 16. So 5, 10, 15 plus 7, 25 plus 2, 24 plus 1, 25. isn't it? 1 plus 2, 3. 3 lakhs 56,000 rupees is an liabilities value, and 3 lakhs 56,000 rupees is an assets value, isn't it? This is the problem number 5. Students, this is problem number 5. Admission of partners. Fifth problem is there, isn't it? So you can perfectly write down and in your accounts fair notes and practice this fifth problem, isn't it? It is also one of the very important problem. Why? Because here is given x, y, z. This type of problems given the examination students. So that's why you don't forget. Keep 100%. You can write your account fair notes and you can do the practice. Okay, students. Thank you. We will meet next class.